Hi.
Hey guys. Welcome to game 4 of our tank war battles between his German and my British tank crews. It's been a pretty good campaign so far. I think we're starting to get a couple of really good crews. Like I've got a couple of regular Shermans right now. You've got a regular Tiger.
Yep.
So the mission plan, I'm spending sort of a special sort of mission, mixing up just a little bit. There'll be 3 objectives. Whoever holds the most objectives at the end gets extra 20 experience for all crew, dead or alive. So it's going to be who can hold the most objectives at the end of the game. Let's go have a look at the armies and then have a look at the table.
Sweet.
So here's my 650 points of British. My tank commander here, he's in a just an M4A4 Sherman, so he doesn't get suffer the fire. Too much fire result. He also has the lucky skill, so he can ignore the first roll on the vehicle damage chart. Then I've got a Matilda 2 Frog and Murray, and it has the long shots special rule. So 1 shot time it shoots, it can double its range, giving a 36-inch flamethrower. These two here, they same as the commander. They both have medium anti-tank guns. This one has skill shot, push through and dead eye, which means if 1 shot it can pretty much hit on 2, D3 extra penetration, and it gets to, if it fails an order or goes down, it can test to see if it can immediately do an advance order. And this one has, I believe it has, I've forgotten now. It's got it just has push through and. Yeah, it's got this has push through too, and the extra penetration for the 1 shot. And there's my 650 points of British. Alright, the Germans, what's the Tiger got?
Well, my Tiger has the push through ability and the lucky ability, and obviously the super heavy anti-tank gun, because if you've watched this far, you've obviously seen our previous videos.
Seen it kill stuff.
Yep. Now, you've also got my Panzer IV, it's got the lucky ability, and then you've got my Panzer IV-A. Which is just normal.
It had the lucky ability, I think, but then it died. Then the commander died painfully.
Yeah, it was a sad day. Yeah. It was a dreary Tuesday.
And the Panzer IV, this one just has the lucky ability, correct?
Yep.
So that's Jordan's about 700 points of Germans. Also want to point out that because these two have two or more skill each, they're now regulars, as is the Tiger, so that they won't suffer the -1 penalty to hit for being inexperienced. So here's the map. We're playing sort of a special sort of a mountain pass scenario. So we've got sort of plains here with a knocked out panther on each side, and all this side blocking terrain in the centre, as you can see just here. And then on the side we're playing this way and that way, and we're going.
No, another panther.
Oh yeah, and there's also a Japanese tank knocked out there, which. They would get knocked out anyway because it's pretty terrible. And we have 3 objective markers. 1 here, 1 there, and 1 there. And whoever holds the most at the end of the game gets 20 extra experience for each crew. So we're now starting to move on from just getting experience for the crew and saying who can win the game. So roll for deployment. I won, I think, and I chose to go over there. And Jordan just got the first dice for the start of the game. Who's coming on first?
It's definitely going to be the Tiger. Yep. And if I can find the stupid wiki sticks.
Whippy sticks.
Yeah, wiki.
Yeah, running the Tiger up. Probably the first time I've ever seen him do that. Now end his turn. I got the next dice. I'm going to do a run order for my Frog and Murray. And it's coming up. Just like so. Countering the Tiger. Jordan advancing the Panzer IV up to there. Just going to take a shot. Let me zoom in a bit.
All over there.
All the way over there, ignoring the Shermans at my Matilda. Yep, my Matilda. So no cover or anything. It's just going to be long range and advancing. So it'll be a 6 to hit because you're still inexperienced. That'll be nothing. And I've got the last dice for the first turn. I'm going to bring my commander on to there. And that'll be the end of turn 1. Let's see my two tanks moving up. Jordan's Tiger made a run for it, and his Panzer IV just sort of moved up, took a shot, didn't do anything. Yeah, let's go on to turn 2. Okay, I'm going to make an advance order with my Matilda. Get up into there, like so. and try and take a shot using the long shot ability into your Panzer 6 or your Tiger. So it's in range because I'm using the long shot ability, so it does 2d6, does 9 hits, but I can't hurt you, so it takes 1 pin marker, and you got a leadership test or you're going to run. Pardon me, and you're regular, so you just need 8 or less. No. So Jordan's supposed to go down because he's a tank. However, because of his push through ability, he gets to change it immediately to an advanced order. And if he does that, it means he'd lose that pin marker, which means he would pass his morale check. So you're going to simply make a morale check of 8 or less. You're fine. So you lose that, and you immediately get to take a shot back at my tank and move. So, there you go, yeah. Resetting the game state, and you take a shot at the Matilda. Alright. So shooting using the push through rule, dropped, it doesn't count. So 6 to hit, that's a nothing. Okay, do I run out of petrol with my flamethrower? I do not for once. Advancing the Panzer 4, oh, if he just broke his antenna. Going without it. There we go, right to there. And let me have a look. Gonna shoot at the Matilda. You can see him, but I'll get a soft cover.
No, I'm going for Sherman.
Okay, yeah, I'm dead. Oop, so inexperienced, so 5 to hit. That's a miss. Doing a advance order on my Sherman. Sherman Commander. He's gonna move up just to there. Like so, take a shot at the Panzer 4. Moving and inexperienced, shooting at the Panzer 4, hitting on a 5. That'll be a hit. And hurting you on a 4 for a pen. And what's the pen? That'll be 6. You didn't hear that? Do you want to ignore it? Lucky special rule.
Ignore it. Wait.
You want to ignore it?
Is it just a pin marker or?
On the damage chart, which the people have seen, but you haven't seen.
I want to ignore it.
You want to ignore it? That's good because it was a 6. So you would have lost the tank. So you just take 1 pin marker.
Good.
It just takes 1 pin marker and you can't use your lucky special rule now.
Damn.
Whew. Bringing on the Panzer 4. You just dropped the dice, didn't you? So that's a 2. So which means you just need to not roll 6. Yep. So you come on. You're going to run or advance?
I am going to advance.
Advance? Easy.
I'm going to advance a bit.
Advancing on this side as opposed to over there. I'm going to take a shot at my command Sherman. Hitting on 6. That's a hit. Can't hurt me, but there's D2 pins. Just 1. Oh, and actually no, because I'm a regular now, on a 4+, I just ignore it. I ignore it. Moving on the Sherman with the dead eye and we call it crack shot rule. 7 or less to come on. No, 8 or less because he's regular. No, he's staying off, and he fubars, which if he was on the board would mean that Jordan would get to shoot with him at my own guys. But unfortunately, he's not on the board, so he goes off. Okay, going to bring on my push through and crack shot Sherman now. So he's got 2 dice. He's 8 or less because he's also regular. Comes on, and he's going to just run all the way up to there. And just forgetting, this Sherman also has push through, so he gets to re-roll his order when he goes, because he's supposed to go down, which means he can re-roll it as an advance order, which he does and passes. So he'll just come on here and go 9 inches to about there, and that'll be the end of my turn. So recapping, I've just sort of moved up here, shot at the the Tiger, but fortunately, because of his special rules, he managed to live. And Jordan's tanks here and here, moving up on the right flank. Hopefully, I'm assuming to try and envelop my force. Let's go on to turn 3. Doing an advance order with my Sherman up to here. And he will take a shot at the Panzer. I'm going to use the Deadeye special rule. The 1 needs stability, means I add 3 to my dice. So instead of being a 5 to hit, it'll be a 2 to hit. That'll be a hit. And I'm also going to use the penetration bonus, the crack shot. I'm going to add D3 to gun's penetration value. So add 1. So I now count as having a 6+, which just goes down to a 5+ at long range. So a 4 to hurt you. 4 is a superficial hit. Roll on the chart for 5, which means you're immobilized. And the Panzer 4 is immobilized on, if you can see it. Well, that's not how you do things. And on 3 pin markers. Bit of glare. There you go. Advancing my command Sherman to there, onto the objective. Go on, get out of the way. Onto there, and he's going to take a shot at the smaller Panzer IV. We'll be hitting on a 5. Oh, where's the dice? There's a dice. Hitting on a 5 for a hit, and then it'll be a long range still, so it'll be doing damage on a 4+ for nothing. But he'll take a pin marker. Jordan advancing to there.
So pretty much I've retreated a little bit, and I'm going to take a shot at the Sherman over there.
The Sherman, so it'll be a 4 to hit, because just long range. Oh, sorry, just because he moved. That'll be a hit, and a 2 to penetrate. That'll be a superficial hit. So on the chart, -3. That'll be catches fire. So the Sherman immediately takes 2 pin markers, and I've got to make a morale check on 2, and I'm out of range from my command tank. So it'll be down to 7. And if I fail this, I go straight off the board as the crew gets engulfed by the flames.
It'll just burn up.
Yep, I pass it. But I go straight down, and because I go straight down. Where is it? Down, here it is. I go down, but because I have the push through skill, I get to immediately try to do advance order on 7 or less, which I do. So I lose the pin marker, and I'm going to shoot back at the tiger. Moving like so, and shooting at the tiger, it'll be moved. 1 pin marker and long range for hitting on 6s for nothing. Running the smaller Panzer IV, so it needs a leadership of 7 or less, which he passes, so he loses his pin marker. And he has to move 18 all the way to here.
I'll turn it a little bit to there.
Yep, and move to there. Going to fire order the Sherman, hitting the Panzer IV on a 3. Hits and penetrates on a 3 for nothing, but he will take a pin marker. I'm going to put the flame Matilda on ambush, like so, just to protect the objective.
My Panzer IV needs 6 or less.
Firing 6 or less goes off, so he loses his pin down to 2. He's still immobilized and he's going to shoot at this thing and kill it.
Yep, short.
3 to hit with the Panzer IV. That's a miss. So end of turn. Was it turn 3? That was turn 3. So the Germans a bit of trouble here, immobilized here, but the Tiger managed to get a pin marker on this tank, which has already used, well, hasn't used its has used all its abilities so far, hasn't done anything, and pretty much British in a good position, getting up nice and early, getting into the terrain, and the Germans sort of in the open. See how the Germans can react in turn 4.
So I'm firing the Tiger at the Sherman, which already has the pin marker.
This one, so hitting on a 3, that's a 2. So attempting to ram the Sherman. So here's some dice, so you need 7 or less. That's a fail. Just for the hell of it, I'm going to try and ram back, so do a run order for... Where is the run order? There's a run order with this Sherman, and ram the Panzer IV, like so. Just remember, got to do a test. It's -3 because I'm trying to destroy my tank essentially. So it'll be morale 9 because I'm the commander, -3, so 6 or less goes off. So rolling off, I get +1, I get a 5, and you get a 6. So we both lose, which means we both take damage. So Jordan, what happens to my tank? 4, which means it is wrecked.
Knocked out.
So you knock out this guy, and I do to you, I knock you out. So both tanks dead. And there we are, both wrecked. Not a bad trade-off for you, Jordan, I'd say. I mean, he couldn't really do much anyway against the tanks. It's going to be a ramming sort of thing. And there goes my commander. So there goes my +1 morale for the Shermans. Attempting to fire the Panzer IV into the Sherman over there. So needs morale of 6 or less. And fails. So he'll go straight down.
Yeah, see?
Where is down? There's down. Attempting to advance the Sherman. So morale of... Well, it's not... wrong dice. So morale of 8 or less. Which succeeds. So I lose my pin. I'm going to go just to here. And shoot at the Tiger. 4 to hit because of long range. And I'm regular. That'll be a miss. And I'll also advance this Sherman to here and fire a bit more. Fire at the Tiger tank too. 5 to hit because of long range and moved. That's nothing. And end of turn 4. End of turn 4. Things are looking pretty. I personally believe even. I've only got really 2 Shermans left, and the flame tank, which can't do too much as long as Jordan stays away from it. The Panzer IV is still immobilized, but sort of in Overwatch over here, and the Tiger still has this lucky one use to ignore the damage, so he's still got a lot of potential to kill everything. And let's just go on to turn 5 now and see who kills who. Fire order with the Panzer. Needs a 6 or less. And that's going to fail once again. Okay, I have the next dice for turn 5. Going to do a fire order onto the Tiger tank. I'm also going to use my ability to give me D3 extra penetration. So I need to hit on a 4, however, because it's long range. And I miss and waste my ability. Advance the Tiger up like so. Going to make a shot into the Sherman. Hitting on a 4. That's a hit. Doing lots of damage on 2 plus for a 4. And on a 4 plus, you knock out the Sherman. And it's a dead Sherman.
Yes.
Unequivocally, absolutely dead. And my shame in Sherman style right there. So end of turn 5. That was a lot of stuff happened. Another Sherman died, and this Panzer IV is probably out of the game unless he can get lucky. But this Tiger is going to wreck everyone if he gets the chance. Let's go on to turn 6, which is probably the most important turn. Activating the Panzer IV for the first dice on turn 6. 1 dice, he's going to, he's 6 or less to rally. Nope, and he'll go down yet again. Advancing my Sherman just to there, like so. Shooting the Sherman into the Tiger. Regular, and I advance, so be a 4 to hit. That would be a nothing. Advancing the Tiger. Whoop. Oh no.
Excellent.
Whoops. Like so, I'm going to probably try and wreck this poor defenseless Sherman. 4 to hit. That's a hit. 2 to penetrate. That's a big penetration, so 2 dice. Is it dead? 4 plus? Oh, it's very dead. It's uber dead. Okay, and the Sherman ending up like so, and I've got the final die for turn 6. Advancing the Matilda and pivoting like so, and that will probably be my turn. Oh no, I am in range of the Tiger. So let's see what happens. So, the Frog and Mario shooting at the, the Tiger. I get 2d6 shots. That'll be 6. So Jordan took a pin, and he automatically has to go down because it's a flame attack. However, because he's got pushed through, he immediately gets to do an advance order, which he passes, so he loses his pin marker, and he can make a shot if he wants, staying and just pivot the turret, shooting at the Matilda, who's in the open. So a 3 to hit the Tiger. This is pretty much the game. Hits. 2 to penetrate. Massive penetration. And the Matilda blows up horrendously. So here we are at the end of turn 6. All the smoke is my tanks, because I'm British and British tanks suck. This is the one Panzer IV over here. But it all comes down to a single dice roll, because at the moment no one holds the objectives. So in order for Jordan to win, to get all the 20 points each crew, he needs to roll 4 plus for the game to continue. And it does. It's a good game, Jordan. You're the victor. And let's go see how good your tank crews get. So, end of the game for experience. This guy suffered massive damage. So, on the who survives, it's D3 minus 1. So, only 1 survived, so no one survived. So, he loses all his skills. The metal tank, who has, I believe he has the dead eye and whatnot. How many survive? He didn't get massive damage. So 1 survive. On a 1-2 it's the driver, a 3-4 it's the gunner, hoping it's the gunner, and a 5-6 it's the commander. So he loses all his skills. He's back down to 0. This tank, however, the commander, he just rammed himself to death. So he loses. How many survived? All of them survived. Now he gets to roll on the chart. Oh no, doesn't get to upgrade. He's only on 40 points, unfortunately. And this guy also suffered massive damage. So he loses D3 plus 1. So he loses only one guy on a 1. So 1, 2 is the driver, 3, 4 it's the gunner, and 5, 6 it's the commander. It's the gunner. So he loses his. So he still has push through, but he loses. What do you call it? The crack shot. It's the extra penetration. So for the Germans, ignoring the dice here because I'm an idiot. The light tank, he managed to get an upgrade, and he also died. So do the upgrade first. So who gets it? It's the gunner. So he's gonna, so Jordan's going to give him the D3 extra penetration for 1 shot. However, on a 3-4, the gunner dies again. Yep. So he's once again still got nothing. The lucky Panzer IV, he gets upgraded for the driver. And Jordan giving him push through so he can make orders a little better. Now the Tiger tank, he's 3 points shy of having 2 upgrades, so he just gets 1. And it's going to be the gunner. So Jordan chooses the Dead Eye ability, which meaning he gets +3 to hit on one of his dice rolls before he rolls, of course. Woohoo! Thanks for watching, guys. That was game 4 of our bolt action series of Tank Wars. As you can see, the British sort of got destroyed in that game. So you might see me put the British away and pull out my Germans, also known as sneaky Russians. So yeah, what do you think of the game?
I thought I was absolutely screwed up until the last turn. I thought I had no hope at all. I'd lost all hope at winning the game. And then come the last turn, just my Tiger pulled through.
Never count out the Tiger.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked it, once again, plenty of videos up there to go watch. We're going to do heaps of bolt action videos. So if you like bolt action, be prepared because we're going to do a lot of bolt action. If you don't like bolt action, there's Age of Sigma 40k. We're going to be bringing out some fantasy real soon, maybe in a few weeks. So be excited for that. And if you want us to cover anything, any game at all, go to facebook.com/WarGaming Central and give us a message. Let us know what game you want to play. You know, one of our fans wanted us to play Judge Dredd, and so we played Judge Dredd just for him. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Give a thumbs up, give a like, subscribe, and have a good day.
Bye.